I've been waiting for these to release since I saw the leaked images. Let's get to it. What's up guys, Vinny here with Sneaker Tweaker and welcome back to another video. Today we have the first impressions on the Adidas Harden Volume 8. Now, I guess you guys can see that I've pretty much worn these once already just because of all the creasing and everything with this upper. But again, as I mentioned, I have been really waiting for these shoes since I saw the leaked images. I can't say, that I am crazy about the way it looks, but the more I look at it, the more I like it. Call me crazy, but it looks good to me now. This thing just looks fast, man. I mean, it just looks super aerodynamic. I know Adidas shoes, they tend to be heavier. Just the way it's designed, it looks clean. Now this is the sculpt colorway, and I know Finish Line, just like last year, kind of accidentally dropped, or I don't know if it was an accident or on purpose, but I think the one's called the Pioneer colorway. It's like the white, black, and red one, and some people were able to cop that. I really didn't get a chance to cop until this one dropped because there was actual announcement to it. So I copped this one, and honestly, this is a colorway that I wanted. I'm not saying that the other colorway isn't nice, and not saying that this probably won't be a shoe that I get a few colorways of, but again, it is the one that I wanted initially. The shoes also come in this box right here. It's a basic Adidas box. I mean, really nothing special about it. You've got pretty much just a basic color tone, and then you have the 3 stripes just going through it. So nothing special about the box. But as always, let's start it off with the traction. The Harden Volume 8 features a multi-directional traction pattern featured of 3 different patterns. You have the radial pattern, which essentially is in your strike zones and your forefoot, and then just kind of like right at the edge of your toe. And then you have the herringbone, which essentially is caging in the rest of the traction. And then you have this, is it a JH or is it just an H? It looks kind of like just H is going throughout, kind of like the center of the traction, and that part is translucent, the rest is solid rubber. And just from my initial testing, it was absolute money. It was able to squeak really loud for those of you that like feedback. It was also able to bite the floor really well. I will say that, and I don't know if this is because it's a translucent outsole or not, it did collect a little bit of dust. However, one quick wipe and it was gone. And honestly, for the most part, I didn't even notice it. It was able to play through that and really not have any slippage or any slipping at all. It worked. It was great, just like the Volume 7. And then the Volume 8, again, I feel like is going to be really good as well. Again, that's just my initial wear, and I just feel like the more I wear it, the better it's going to get. So stay tuned for the performance review just after all that wearing. As for the cushion, this is where they kind of also went a little bit of a different direction than the Volume 7. The Volume 7, you had light strike in the forefoot, kind of, I guess, from the midfoot to the forefoot, and then you had boost in the heel, which the Harden Volume 7 was super cozy, super comfortable. And then this one is just, it's not just comfortable, but the more you wear it, like the boost, the jet boost, it just becomes super bouncy. You get lots of compression, you get lots of, I guess, impact protection, and then you do also get that energy return. And from what I've kind of noticed is it does tend to get better the more you wear it. Again, stay tuned for the final verdict on that. Just in the initial wear, when I first wore it, it really was kind of dead, and then when I started kind of like running around in it and whatnot, it essentially was getting activated and just rolling. And you do also get a good amount of core feel, just like with pretty much most Harden shoes. I would say I think the only one I remember in recent memory where you didn't get to, I mean, I hate it. The 5s, honestly, I never tried, didn't want to, but I would say that from the ones that I've tried, the 2 is probably the one I would say I got the least amount of core feel, and that's because it had a huge slab of boost in there. So the cushion uses jet boost, full length jet boost, just like the AE1. And in the AE1, you guys know how I feel about that shoe. Mwah. Great. As for the fit, I went true to size and that worked out for me. Again, I'm more of a medium to slightly wide footer. Whereas if you are a narrow footer, you potentially could go down half a size. There is some room just at the edge. And if you want to, I would say you could potentially go down half a size. If you can, try these on in store and then see how it feels. These are a little bit more snug than the volume 7s. However, again, it's Adidas, and Adidas tends to be built on a wider last than Nike is. Nike is by far one of the most snug fitting shoes, and I would say Adidas and Puma do a really good job as far as accommodating to wide footers or medium footers, whereas Nike is just kind of, I mean, they forget they exist for the most part. You want something that, you know, that's gonna fit you and you're a wide footer, you gotta go up half size or full size, you get all this dead space. So what can I say? Adidas and Puma have been, for me at least, killing it these last years. I mean, I can't lie, there are some Nike shoes that I love, but as far as, you know, just the market that they're hitting and then just what the product that they're providing, I would say Puma and Adidas and New Balance are really the best ones from the brands that are well known. And then you do have those Chinese brands as well, Way of Wade and Anta 361, all of those great brands. Nike, I feel like, is just alienating a lot of people with price point and then just the way these shoes fit. Again, I know a lot of people are narrow footers as well, or just medium footers, and they're able to go true to size. That's well and good, but there's a lot of wide footers out there that would also love to get shoes, and Nike used to have a wide option, which they no longer do, which is total BS. Okay, rant over. As for the materials and the support, the Harden Volume 8 features essentially a textile upper, which is caged within a EVA upper, and you can see just from wearing it once, you get a lot of creasing and everything. So this thing is not going to stay in perfect condition. These are meant for performance. If you want to rock these, you're gonna like, just off the court, just know there's gonna be a lot of creasing, and I know a lot of people hate creases when it comes to their shoes. Just know that's there. On the toe cap, you do get this nice premium leather, and that's just there not only protecting the toe cap but connecting these two EVA sidewalls on the medial side and the lateral side. You also get this giant beefy heel counter, which honestly, just for like heel to toe transition, it honestly really helps. And then you also get this internal heel counter as well, and then this inner booty, which is the same one that they used in the Harden Volume 7. Not only that, but you get this nice beefy TPU midfoot shank plate. It's honestly longer than TPU. It kind of goes almost halfway to the forefoot and then halfway to the heel, and that offers really a ton of torsional rigidity and just propulsion when it comes to that, in combination with the jet boost. So the shoe, honestly, just from the initial try on, feels really good. I honestly can't wait to really play in these and tell you guys. Probably I'm gonna tell you guys how amazing it is once I'm actually done with it. But again, Adidas has been absolutely killing it. For the first time in a long time, Adidas is a brand I'm most excited about this year, and honestly, I feel like they're out for blood when it comes to Nike. I remember, I forget what kind of meeting it was with all the shoe brands, where I think the CEO of Adidas got into it with the head of Jordan brand, and I mean, Adidas has been on the up and up, and Jordan brand has been going down, man. They've overcharged for their shit, and not just that, but their quality control just absolutely sucks ass. Like how do you make $200 shoes and just have it fall apart? Or just really any shoe in that like Team Jordan lineup. Like the Tatum too, I honestly, like, I'm testing it out, or I'm getting ready to test those out as well, but honestly I'm not too excited about. And I love the Jordan 38 as far as just the performance aspect, but the durability for a $200 shoe, I mean, outsoles ripping off, that shouldn't happen, man. It's ridiculous. Anyway, the Harden Volume 8 retails in at $160. So for everything that you get in the price point like that is absolutely amazing. So for those of you that want to cop, definitely try to. Weirdly enough, Adidas shoes, particularly the A line and the Harden line, have been selling out, and they've been selling out like crazy. Now, for those of you that want it, I know it's not just Adidas that carries it. Dick's carries. I don't know about the Harden line, but I don't know about the A line. Dick's carries the Harden line, but Foot Locker also carries the A line, so they don't carry both. One of them Dick's carries the Harden line, and Foot Locker also carries the AE line. So if you miss out on Adidas, you can take a look there. They're available. Usually I was able to get those without having to just go through and click. And also they should have them in stores. So if you can't get them online, check out your local Dick's, check out your local Foot Locker. They potentially have the A's in store, or the Dick's stores potentially have the Hardens in store. As for the weight, the Harden Volume 6s in a size 9 do come in at 1 pound and 3 ounces. So again, a little bit heavier, but whenever I laced them up, it honestly just felt like an extension of my foot. So I honestly didn't feel it. It didn't feel heavy to me. It didn't feel like I was dragging my toes. And I haven't done leg day in a long time. So, you know, I can say that, then that says a lot just from the design of it. Now, a lot of people also ask us where we get our basketball socks from. The answer is from Amazon. They come in a pack of 3 that costs just as much as 1 pair of Nike Elite socks. The ones we have are these 2 muted colors, which the white one and the black one, and they are quarter length. So if you guys like quarter length, they have them available in that, but they also have them in the high top version. Like I said, they come in a pack of 3 that costs just as much as the Nike Elites, and these are pretty much the same thing, but without the Nike branding. They're cushioned, they're ventilated, and they're amazing socks, and they last a long time. If you guys do want a pair, hit the link in our description down below and go grab yourselves a pack. Not a pair, grab yourselves a pack. If you guys have already played in the Harden Volume 8, let us know your experience down below. If there are any other shoes you guys would like us to review, again, comment down below. For more content like this, please like, subscribe, and follow. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.